That's right, One Page Rules is releasing their first ever physical product, a 2-player starter set called Broken Truth.
In that starter set, you'll get 2,000 points of Saurian Star Hosts.
Lizard.
And 2,000 points of Robot Legions.
Bite my shiny metal.
Adding up to about 80 models.
Which is pretty cool. And we're going to check out the models now. We've got some that were sent to us by One Page Rules, and we want to suss the quality because it's the first ever time they've done physical miniatures, plastic miniatures.
Yeah.
So we're going to suss them. So everything that we've talked about and everything that you see in this video, the whole Broken Truth box is available from GameFound. It's getting crowdfunded on GameFound.
Yep.
September 23rd.
September 23rd.
So that's within the next 30 days of us making this video.
That's soon.
And if you go follow it, actually, before it kicks off, you get a dice tray included with your backing.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. It's like a free gift.
Nice.
So go do that.
Yep.
Let's check these things out.
Let's have a look. So here we have a couple of the big old gators. I believe they're called gators.
Yeah, you're right.
These are honker boys. No bases with these ones, but some of the other ones they gave us had bases. So we're sort of just fondling these. But the detail on them is great. It's better than I expected. When I heard they were sort of like single injection molded plastic, I was thinking like board game minis.
Yeah.
You know, these are, I reckon they're a step above.
100%, yeah. And look, they were sent to us for free. We're going to glaze it, but we're also going to be fair so you know what you're getting when you buy this box.
Yeah.
And I was fully expecting board game miniatures.
Yeah.
Because they're PVC plastic.
Yeah, they're like that soft, not soft plastic, but they're a little bit flexible. You could bounce them.
We should do a bounce test. Yeah. I'm going to do a bounce test. We'll do that in a sec. Yeah, I was also impressed. You're right. They're the step above what you would expect in. I'm thinking like when I got the Halo miniatures.
Oh yeah, from Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Better than Flashpoint.
Better than
you heard it here first.
Way better than Flashpoint.
Yep.
No, not that Flashpoint wasn't great.
Yeah.
Like the miniatures were serviceable. I liked the Spartans, they looked cool, but I'm just seeing so much more detail. It's more crisp. There's smaller details. The scales on these gators is fantastic.
Yep.
Just like the little things like this little buckle and all the other stuff that they got going on.
Yeah.
It just feels like they've done more with it. And these that we're holding in our hand don't have bases. However, everything comes pre-assembled with bases, so you just take them out of the box, prime them, and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
And if you're like more of a board game player who doesn't actually paint a lot of miniatures, you can definitely just play with them as is if this is your entry game.
Yeah.
But I reckon these will take to paint so well. And what I do like before, if we can go across to the group shot that we got, with these ones, I was picking them up just, we're probably going to disassemble this group shot. I'm going to grab a handful. What I love is like, say you did a shot that like killed all of these. You can just pick them up like this. There's so much. I'm a resin 3D printer. You cannot do this with the resin miniatures.
Yeah.
Like they're just so hardy. They're durable. Here, I'll grab like a little gator. I just rolled that across the table.
Yeah.
This was the thing that impressed me the most because
these are so cool. I love this aesthetic of an army. Like 3D printing is one thing. Like I don't have a 3D printer. Well, I have you, but
yeah, I have a 3D printer. Yeah.
It just seems like an extra step that I don't really want to get into, but like being able to have these really cool armies now, I'm pretty keen.
Yeah, and I think this is just a great thing for One Page Rules in general because like now it's going to be available at your friendly local gaming store. Like this is the first time you're going to actually be able to send your friends to the shop and say, go buy the starter box.
Yep.
And you've either for yourself have two individual 2,000 point armies or go split it with a friend and you each have an army. It's just such an accessible way to get into the game. So I'm excited for this step for One Page Rules. I know there's also these are all pre-assembled, so the loadouts that they have are what they come with.
Yeah.
But you can add alternate loadouts to the GameFound backing as expansions.
Yeah, that's one thing that I would think it's probably a good time to touch on is like the arms are glued together, right?
Yeah.
So like, is that a necessary step? Could they have not given you the body and the arms and then given you the option to build it?
I think they definitely could have. I wonder if they're going all in on the accessibility for newer players because this game is perfect for board gamers taking the step into like wargaming.
And like a board gamer would probably open it and be like, "What do you mean I got to glue the arms on?"
Yeah, I've never had to glue miniatures
Like,
for a board game before.
Yeah.
So
So that's fair. I get it. What I would like to see is an option where they may be unbuilt, but you can't sort of start splitting that many hairs. Like the fact they've got these minis now available like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Well, I'm going to give them how do you judge them out of 10? I wanted to give them a thing out of 10.
Yeah.
Because like if you judge them as miniatures, obviously there's 3D printers that can pump out really insane quality.
Yep.
And obviously if you have like the injection molded kits, you can get insane quality.
Yep.
Whereas if I'm thinking about these with a direct comparison like Halo or other PVC miniatures, even like the old Fallout Wasteland Warfare miniatures that are PVC, I feel like these have more detail than that even.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So if I'm thinking board game miniatures, these are like an 8 to a 9 for me.
Yeah, definitely. I'd put them up somewhere at the same time. Like, just looking at it, like I'm trying to look at it closely, and it's a bit hard with this camera here, but you can sort of see there's an injection mold like mark in the middle of his back there.
Oh yeah.
Which wouldn't be hard to remove with a mold line remover or or a scalpel or something. The mold lines like on the bottom of the tail are a bit visible, but again, the same thing. They're not in like really difficult to reach places, and they're not. And I think if they are, like you wouldn't be able to see them anyway. Yeah. So the fact that mold lines are there but almost non-existent compared to some board game minis where it's like half the models are mold line. I think I'd give them a solid, like 8 out of 10, I reckon.
Yeah, I can't think of a board game miniature that's better than it, but I assume there's one out there, and that's the Holy Grail. It's a 10, but these are fantastic. So if you care about, like, we look at miniatures literally every day of our lives.
Yep.
So if you're one of the homies that care about our weird opinions, I give this a thumbs up. And I just think it's a good thing for one-page rules as well. Hopefully we see more armies coming in the near future. I mean, they've only just done this one, so let's cool our jets a little bit. But as you'll see in the starter box, there's some massive models too. You get like a hero unit in each army.
Yep, and like a vehicle or a monster. And
in full plastic, that's really cool. So love it, excited. If you want to see us play Broken Truth, the box, because it comes with its own missions and lore and everything, if you want us to see us dive into that, let us know in the comments. Yeah. Give this video a thumb so we know. Is that what it's called? It's a thumb?
It's called a like.
What if they don't like it? What do they do?
Dislike it.
Dislike it if you want, whatever.
But most importantly, subscribe if you're not subscribed. It helps the channel a lot. And check out hobbyhomies.com for links to all our cool stuff there, like our Discord. You can jump in and you can talk about one-page rules or any other game you're playing with other like-minded homies.
Yeah, we have a whole channel dedicated for one-page rules. We should post some photos of these in there now.
We should.
Actually. We're going to do that.
Do that right now.
Go ahead and do that. While we do that, you crack a cold one or have a coffee or whatever time of day it is. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
The bounce test.
It passes. What?
I feel like
you're throwing a brick around, dude.
I feel like you'd have to do a lot to break that. That's crazy.
Didn't you try this with one of your...
It didn't go as well with my resin, but that's what I'm saying. These are way better.